In this example, we are asked to solve for x, and if we look at this problem, and you can see the x over here, I can see that we are going to want to distribute this 2/3. Now don't panic because it's a fraction. It's really not going to be that hard. The 2/3 times x is very simple. We just write down 2/3 x because remember, that's a 1 right there. The 2/3 times 6, that's where a lot of people are going to get kind of tripped up. So I'm going to write it out over here. We have 2/3 times 6, and remember, when we have whole numbers like that, we want to put them over 1. So then we can continue to multiply. I get the 2 times 6, which is 12, and the 3 times 1, which is 3. After that, we can just reduce. 12 divided by 3 is 4. So that's going to be a plus 4, and it still equals 0. Next, we can inverse the constant, so this positive 4 right here, because remember, we're trying to solve for x. So I need to move this guy right here. It is a positive 4, so we can inverse it with a negative 4. That leaves us with 2/3 x equals negative 4. Last but not least, we want to inverse that fraction, the 2/3, because again, we're trying to solve for x, so we've got to get rid of this guy. In order to inverse a fraction, we are going to use what's called a reciprocal, and that means we flip it. It was 2/3, so now we're using 3/2. So I'm going to multiply that over here. And don't forget this negative 4 becomes negative 4/1. So I have negative 4 times 3, which is going to give me a negative 12, and then I have the 1 times 2, which will give me 2. So if we reduce that, we get, once these cancel, x will equal negative 6.